Hello and welcome to this edition of Arena Sports Show. My name is Mahlatse Mphahlele. You can see I'm flying solo. Chloe Grace Mbanza, she's not here. I'm told she's making money elsewhere, but she'll be back next week. This week is the big Soweto Derby week. I'm joined in studio. Just where do I start? Do I start with the captain or do I start with Mido? Let me go to my far left, the man who I've interviewed so many times. Majans, I was saying off air that I don't know what questions to ask you. We'll just talk football.
Don't ask me anything.
Welcome. I'm happy. Majans Jele, former Orlando Pirates captain, former Bafana. And on my immediate left, Mido, the man who have been chasing. Please get me an interview with this
It's
man.
been a long time coming. Finally, thank you so much for having
Finally, it's
me.
happening. Yeah.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for the invite.
Mido, before I'm interested in the nickname Mido. I know a famous Mido from Egypt, Pharaoh of Egypt. You took the name from there.
100%. I think Bafana no. They were not watching football at that time. So I used to watch that guy.
Yeah.
Left-footed striker from Egypt.
Yeah.
And played in the Premier League also. Before there was Salah, guys, there was a guy called Mido.
Yeah.
There was a guy called Mido.
Top
banging
player.
goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I got the name.
I remember when he got married, his wedding was live on Egyptian television. That's how big he was.
He was a big guy.
Top player.
Big player.
I'm a bit sad because I don't think he fulfilled his potential for the talent that he had.
He actually had weight issues at some point.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was very bulky, but he didn't reach his full potential, definitely. But you could see the potential he had.
Yeah. We are a few days away from the college weekend in Kuru.
The big one.
Yeah. Soweto Derby.
Yeah.
I know you guys have retired now, but take your mind back, man. If you were, at Kaze Chiefs, at Pirates, the week leading up to the Derby, let me start with emergency. What happens during the week at training?
Yeah, Grootman, the question was yesterday with one of my former players. As a player, it's very difficult this week for yourself as a player because there's a lot of things that you're thinking on the game. You know, there's a lot of things that's happening around you as well. You know, even at training, players, they don't want to get injured, because they're thinking of the game.
Even those that are injured want to play.
Yes.
Even those that are injured. Yes.
It's true.
Even those that are injured, they want to play on the game. It's difficult as a player, but you cherish the moment because when it comes, it's something that you've dreamed of. You know, as a young kid, you wanted to play these games, and these games are the ones that make you stand as a player to see your challenge with you're one of the best in the country or not, because it can break you or make you really to the rest of your life. And you look at most people, it's been washed. It's either South African, Africa, the world itself, because everyone is talking about the derby. Even when you go overseas, they'll say, hey, we're watching Pirates and Chiefs, So for you as a player, you just have to enjoy the moment at that time and play well for the team, because no one will hear you on the day. You just need to follow the instruction from the coach during the week, because from Monday until Friday, that's when the tactics and what is happening. Come the game, it's different.
You're on your own.
You're on your own
to make sure you remember all those tactics.
You need to remember all the tactics that you've been training all this week.
Because there can be a lot of noise around.
Yeah. There's noise. I can't even hear you next to me. You see where you are. I can't hear you.
Especially during the days with the Vuvuzela. The Vuvuzela used to make a lot of noise at the stadium.
Yeah, true.
And Mido, in terms of preparation, do you prepare differently or you just more of the same?
No, we prepare the same. I think as much as it's a very big occasion, we still need to stick to our plan, stick to the same preparations. So we didn't change anything. I mean, it is a special special game. You know the impact that it can make on a player alone, even on the team. But if you look at right now, playing in the derby, it's been quite a long time since the derby has been played, and both teams are actually in contention of the title. And now Chiefs is still a bit close. You know, Pirates is also up there, you know, competing with the Mamelodi Sundowns. So Tabayadi bragging rights doesn't work at the moment. They're playing for points. It's very 3 points that are very important for both.
And it makes it interesting.
Very interesting, because if Chiefs wins, they get a bit closer. The Pirates as well, they're giving Sundowns a run for their money. And that's also good for the supporters, because now they all want to come and see and watch the game live, which is why with the Betway, we also activating, we're doing a lot of activations around the supporters, because this really is also about the supporters, not only the game on the day.
And that's where I need to get this one right.
The Sponsor and Win.
Sponsor and Win campaign comes in.
That's where Sponsor and Win campaign comes in, because now we want to make sure the experience is very nice and instrumental for the supporters, for the fans. It must be enjoyable for them. They don't only come to the stadium to watch the game, but also stand a chance of winning a lot of prizes.
All right. Now, in terms of the football, I think we are lucky because we're speaking the day after the midweek matches. We saw.
Oh wow!
That one is for you.
That's for you. Yeah,
that one is for you. It's not for me.
And I was asked the question about Kaze Chiefs is playing before the derby. How are they gonna do, and what do you think this means? So but
having watched them last night, you know, take a lead, and you know, Stellenbosch equalize, and Stellenbosch scored in the closing stage of the match. What does that do to these boys leading up to this match?
Yeah, I think I don't want to say demoralize or demotivate the spirit, but when it comes to the derby, I think Chiefs is gonna show up on Saturday. You know, this weekend they're gonna show up, and I think they're going to win the derby, because they lost also against Stellenbosch. All the Pirates supporters are looking at me like I'm crazy right now, but
happy
that derby, and you check. I'm speaking from experience.
When you're coming from a lose,
before Kaze Chiefs before the derby game, derby we would always win the derby, whether we Rejogi Free State Stars on the Wednesday or the weekend. We played Pirates the next weekend, we thrashed. Same with Pirates. I mean, they go and lose to Black Leopards or draw, and they beat Kaze Chiefs on the weekend. So the result was unfortunate for Kaze Chiefs last night, but the derby on the day is a different story.
But what does it say about Chiefs that they are so inconsistent? I mean,
the league is about consistency, really. I mean, if you wanna really go all the way, you need to be consistent. It's all over the world. You look at Man City, Madrid, Barcelona, all these sides, Bayern Munich.
Don't forget Arsenal.
Arsenal is not consistent. I'm sorry. Arsenal, they're not consistent enough. They have been, but now they're slacking. But coming back to Kaze Chiefs, the inconsistency is really costing them, you know, and it really goes back to on the day, as a player, also your confidence. You don't know what to expect. You know, if you're gonna play very well or it's gonna be.
I think another thing, just to add on that, it's the belief. You know, I don't think Chiefs is playing bad.
They're not.
They're not. They're playing good football. You can see they are still in the process. But somewhere, somehow, the players, they don't believe that they can win the game. You look at all the chances that they made yesterday. Some of them are clear chances. You know, it's something that you need to capitalize. Believe once you get to that area that can score the goal and make the team win. You know, I think that's the lacking of Kaze Chiefs. That's why they are not consistent. Some of the players, they don't believe when they get to the right areas to score goals.
So you guys were leaders during the time you captained and all that thing. Where does leadership comes in here? Because sometimes you can see from a distance, I'm under correction here, but you feel maybe Chiefs does not have like a strong leadership group?
I won't say there's no leadership. I think leadership is there. But sometimes a leader can do so much. But a player itself, you know,
you also need to show.
You need to show that you really want this. You know, I can tell George to say, Mfethu, you need to win the game. Yeah? That's the message that I'm giving him.
Yeah.
And I want to win the game because he sees I want to win the game. But does George believe that we're going to win the game? You know, because the glory is not about personal. It's the whole team.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't believe, he's not going to perform very well. There's a lot of mistakes that he's going to make. And the confidence goes down.
Yeah. So George, that can talk to personal responsibility.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, as a leader, that's why you can only do so much. But if I am showing as a leader, guys, this is what I want in my actions when I play and grinding, I'm working hard. The other guys are surely going to do the same
Yeah,
thing.
they will follow.
Because that's how I lead in my actions. So they want okay, Jojo push, I was saying, guys, let's back in as a team, stick together as a group. And then that's when the belief then comes together to say we're going to win this game.
You take responsibility personally, individually,
100%.
as a person. Yeah. But Jens, Chiefs have got their own stuff. Pirates also, critical but stable. 2 losses back to back. How do they pick themselves up? Because also, I think from just Sundowns winning against Amazulu, going to top, as I said, 2 losses in no competitions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say confidence, but they'll need to pick themselves up from this.
Yeah. They have to. I think against Sundowns, if you saw the game, we should have wrapped it in 45 minutes, but we couldn't because that shows experience, a team, and the team that is going to get an experience. They're in the same level. You look at Pirates and Sundowns. Sundowns didn't show up first 45 minutes, but they capitalized on their 2 chances that they got. That's the only chances that they got, and they capitalized. That shows experience. And to play those such games, it's very important because you look at Sundowns when they play in Cape, they can defend the whole 90 minutes. But when they get one chance, they capitalize and they win the game.
Yeah.
So Pirates lack such things, but they are not far from there. What I've seen against Cedric, they've played well. Even though they play with a low block team that was wanted to push them into the penalties. Very. It's understandable because football is like that. The other team needs to work more harder than the other one. So Cedric worked more harder than Pirates.
And they're playing very well. They're playing some of the best football I've seen in a very long time. And they're scoring lots of goals, quality goals, man.
You know what I mean?
You take nothing away from Pirates. They lose the games. But you look at the game model.
The game model, it's always there.
Before they lost to Sundowns, they had gone so many matches without losing. Momentum.
I think Pirates now they are consistent. It's just those 2 games that they've lost, and for me, I think it's a wake up call. To say, we've been doing great, but at the same time, we need to start again. There's some of the things that we didn't do. Now we're coming to relax and thinking now we are ahead of any other players. We need to start again and work more harder because everyone is watching us. Because as a team, when you're doing well, Chiefs, Soweto, Cedric, and all, they are watching the best team. So once you do it, you must, from 100, now you're taking 1 step up again. You must put more effort, hard work to 110 because everyone wants to reach to 100. You get what I'm saying?
So step ahead.
You need to be step ahead because you've raised the bar already. And people want to catch you no matter what because they're watching you doing well. So Pirates now need to step up a little bit and say, hey, we forget to do some work now. Let's step up a little bit because all the teams that are watching us and we've been doing great. Let's continue 1 step up and perform.
Let me stay with you, Majense, a bit here. Let's talk tactics, our crystal ball to try and maybe see how they are likely to set up in this match. I looked from the last 3 matches. There's been a little bit of criticism on certain players. Bodle has got criticism. I think Nemtangela also has got criticism. What sort of changes do you expect from Pirates, or how do you want to see Pirates set up in this match? And also maybe also before you answer, the absence of Mbogazi at the back, does it have an impact in how Pirates are playing these days?
What is nice about football is everyone's got his opinion, and that makes it interesting of game of football. I can come today and say George needs to play. Nah, you're gonna disagree. But because of I'm working with George each and every day, and I can see the work that he's doing on the day, it makes me play George on that day. You know, so, and sometimes the game, the tactics of the game allows you to play certain players because you've got a game plan. You can't have one game having one plan for the rest of the season. It's a marathon. Our captain, obviously, there's criticism, what. But how many times did he do well for the team?
But also, I think just to come in, depending on how the other team sets up, you also then set up your team.
Your team, you know. So Bodle has been doing great for the team. He's been playing well. It's just those one moment. And worst part, I'm a defender. You know, worst part scenario of a defender. Once you make one mistake, everyone is talking about it.
Yeah. It's like a goalkeeper.
One mistake you're done.
You know,
one mistake you're done.
When it comes to George can miss two clear chances and score one. No one will talk about that.
Which I don't. But good example.
Mido.
No, I like that example. I'm saying because he's a forward player.
Yeah.
He's a forward player and he's very creative. He can't create for 5 times.
Yeah.
Or 5 games. He can't create anything, but he still plays. You get what I'm saying? So it's very difficult. And comes to Mbogazi, yes, Mbogazi, he was an impact player in the team. Yes, we miss him, but I believe we still have a stable defenders that can replace him. Because you look at Siema, is doing great for the team. He's been stable since he came from TS Galaxy. Subisi has been doing good for the team as well. It's just those moment one mistake, then they concede. And you look at, we still have Sesane. We still have the guy from Marumo, Mpo. So we still have a stable defenders that they can, if the coach thinks Subisi is not well, we still pick up right.
And they lost two strong defenders.
We lost
Lunda.
We lost great players, good defenders for the team, and they were helping the team too much. But I think we're still fine. We're still fine.
We'll come back to the Pirates midfield. Mido, you, Chiefs. What have you? Let's look at them from the back. They also look like they're a little bit settled. Kunika is in charge of the central defense. Are you happy with how Chiefs are training? Yeah.
I think I am. They also went, if you look at Peterson has gone a lot of games with clean sheets. So the defense is a bit stable now. I'm just worried about the midfielders and the attack, because they've gone so many games without conceding a goal. Obviously now they conceded the last 2 games, which they lost. Lapse of concentration in that defense. But the midfield and the attacking system needs to be slightly solid. And there are players I'm also playing around with in the midfield,
Yeah, what do you think?
These are talented guys that I feel can also play together. And the coach works with them each and every day. So he might feel what they might be one and the same player in the midfield, But striker Lilepo has been scoring a lot of goals, doing very well.
Flavio also is scoring.
Flavio is there in the mix again. So I think the more goals that he can score, we can be able to see more of him. A lot more confidence in him and being more free. I think there's still a bit of a hunch on his back, because he's not scoring more goals as people would like to see.
I was at the stadium last night watching the match against Stellenbosch, and there's an interesting dynamic around Chiefs. It's Chislett. He's looking good. Do you think the coach may be tempted to give him an opportunity against them?
Yes.
In the Soweto derby?
Yes, why not?
He looked very good.
Yeah, he did. That's why they signed him, because they feel he can make a difference, and which you've seen glimpses of it. You know? So I hope they can throw him in the derby and see how he can handle that pressure with everyone that is going to be
He's shaking his head in disapproval.
Is disapproving?
I'm not disapproving.
Oh, this is the guy. I'm just saying, this is the guy that's going to win the game, mind you.
Yeah.
So
what did you see of him? His style, the way he plays, and
he's very technical. You can see he's got the movement, he's got the eye for spaces, receiving in the right areas. So there's still a lot more to see to go as we go towards the end.
The other thing where I'm staying with you, Mido, with Chiefs, you look around, they've got experience. They've got a few players there who have been in league winning situations before. There's a number of guys.
Marco,
and those types of players. Does it work in the advantage in a way? Because I mean, as you guys know, as for professional players, the league is about reference point. You need to have done it before to be able to handle it. And do you feel maybe that's where Chiefs have an edge over Pirates? Because I look at Pirates, I think it's only MasterChef and Hoto who have won the league there before. Does that maybe work in Chiefs' favor in a way?
I definitely think it does, especially if they have more players that have been in that situation of in contention of winning the league and being in that position of running for the league. Not even winning, but even running for the league.
Yeah.
And if you look at Chiefs for the past few seasons, they haven't been there. But now they're a bit closer and they have these players in the camp. Surely that should be a slight booster for them to say, guys, it's possible. And judging from our past...
How many players are there, Chiefs?
Umabuwe,
Marco
doesn't have a league.
No, but I'm saying he's been there.
He's competed.
Pushed,
yeah.
You know,
okay. There's a few. There's some of the names just escapes me now, but they've got a couple of players.
They have quite a few players.
Sundowns,
but if you look at Pirates, like now, Abantu that have won the league or have been closer, much less. And you look at the age also. You have younger players, Abo Moremi, Abo Mofokeng.
But players who have never really been
exposed
to this kind of a situation.
I think I disagree. Why I'm saying I disagree? Almost the squad that are there at Orlando Pirates, we've been number 2 for the past, I think, 2 or 3 seasons. And if you look at the squad, it's almost the same. And those players know how to win trophies. And they've got experience. They've been in the highest cup in Africa.
Even though they've not won it.
But even though they don't won it, but they've tested to win things. It was nearby to win things. They were almost there to win the Champions League. They were almost there to win the Betway Premiership. In 3 times or 4 times, they've been number 2. They've been competing. They've won almost 5 or 6 trophies in the past 3 seasons. The past 3 seasons or 4 seasons, they've won 6 trophies. So the taste of trophies, they know how to win it. They've never won the Betway Premiership, but that's something that they're looking forward to do.
It's a challenge for them now.
It's a challenge for them because they know how to win some of the things. So now it's easy for them to say, okay, we've been winning things, but this one we've never tested.
This is the challenge.
This is a challenge for us.
I think that's where me and Mido comes from to say, I agree with your point that they've been there. The reference point of having crossed the line is another story. But, that's where maybe behind the scenes, Mido, someone like Dion Hoto, MasterChef, having been at Sundowns in these environments, becomes key in terms of talking to these guys to say, guys, when it's like this, Sundowns are on top of the log now. How do we react? Because you need that kind of stuff. And the technical coach and the technical team of guys also comes to the party because now it's important. It's part of their job to make sure that these boys believe. But I do take your point that they've been there. It's just that maybe they fell short in terms of crossing the line, which is very important.
I still think Chiefs has the
advantage.
I think they have the advantage.
Yeah.
If you look at personnel, player personnel,
Yeah, they are more experienced in terms of, league winning stuff, But
agree to disagree. We'll agree to disagree. We're not gonna move.
Yeah. We're not gonna move.
You know where I was going.
Let's agree to disagree. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But just with you, we always touch on part of the defense, but in the midfield there, man. I mean, Talent is not playing. Sipo is not playing. How does the coach deal with that situation there in the midfield?
I think the coach wants to make everyone have a hunger to play. He's got a huge squad, and all of them they are top class. So he needs to manage.
Competition alive.
It's make the competition alive. Yes, make the competition. Don't relax when you're starting to play. You can see the way he does things. Most of the time he rotates players.
Yeah.
I know some of the games he doesn't do right. It's understandable. It's a human being. Sometimes the tactics doesn't get it right, but most of the time it's getting right when it does. Master Chef, yes, has been doing great for the team, but is he hungry again? That's my question. Is he hungry again? Because I feel he was hungry enough before he went to AFCON, but after, I think, a little bit, not to say he's a bad player, a little bit, the hunger went down. A little bit. Mbata, okay, the coach didn't play too much Mbata, but when he comes,
he offers a lot.
He offers a lot, But that's why I was saying sometimes the coach, when you train, are you training right to play? That's the most important. You need to train right. Don't train with the the way you train is the way you play.
It's true.
And I think the issue of hunger is a bit interesting one because I think in the coming days the coach is announcing the squad for the friendlies against Panama. This is the last window for the World Cup.
And the coach, if you're not playing, is not going to select.
Give or take, if you are not in that preliminary squad, forget
then
about
you must know it's
the bigger picture for all the players in the league is to really try and push and force your way into the national team because we're going to the World Cup. I mean, the World Cup is lasting for 4 months. 4 months to go.
Yeah.
So Mido, really, these guys have got a lot to play for.
Definitely. And just to touch on Uspula, I think Uspula saw that there is a chance for him to make the World Cup squad. And I think for him, when he sees that chance, especially after AFCON, then he should definitely pull up his socks. To the goodness grace allowed. And there's also a thing of Utemba Zwane. We also don't know where the coach stands with him, and also my injuries and so forth. But just going back to Uspula, he should be able to grab this opportunity with both hands. Because this is the time, which is why even the derby this weekend is going to be a humdinger. It's going to be a banger of a derby because they know the coaches are going to be there definitely watching. So half of the Pirates players who are in the AFCON, the Chiefs players feel they also deserve. So they want to show we deserve like a fair chance. We need to have a little bit more players as part of the national team. So I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be very interesting.
And it's interesting also in that position for the national team. Jaden Adams is back. Now, with a new hairstyle.
It's a new hairstyle, new player.
Yeah, I mean, how impressed have you guys been with this guy?
Monica came here, Kef, when they played Coach Rulani.
MCL, top, eh?
He was trapping the ball like Spula.
Yeah.
You're not trapping the stats, the whole game.
And I hear the coaches hate that.
They hate it, but it was beneficial for him. Because
I don't think coach they hate it. The coach wants to do the basics.
Yeah,
it's a bad habit.
It's a bad habit.
In football, they tell you it's a bad habit.
Yeah. But if you are confident and you're not going to lose the ball,
then by all means,
the coach will leave you.
Yeah. Because he's back. And also, I think let's digress a little bit. You have Spola. You have Jaden pumping again. Really, most of the times he's playing as a 10. Isn't it good for the national team? The Stamper is coming back, is getting minutes here and there. I don't know whether he's going to go to the World Cup or not. So we've got these 4 guys.
But Adams is not a 10.
He's a 6 or 8.
Yeah.
So we don't put Jele.
We don't put Jele. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, okay, maybe let's remove Jele.
Jele simfaka nabo Stole.
Yeah.
Nabo Mukwena.
Yeah.
But now, if you have Ibza, you have got Pepelo, you've got Bata, you've got Jaden, what do you do?
All of them are quality. You just need to make the right decision. It's very difficult as a coach.
This is why you wish you were not Hugo.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult.
All of them are quality.
Yeah.
You just have to believe in the players that you want.
Yeah.
Because you make right here, you are not wrong.
Yeah.
You take this one, they're like, wow.
You know, so sometimes you go with your instincts, which plays tough. It's very tough.
There's also
that's why we are not the coach.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also an issue of Ray. Where do you play Ray for Bafana World Cup?
I think for now it's for me, because his shooting ability is also on point. Coming from the left and then inverting inside as a number 10. You know, you have fullbacks that can play higher as well. You have fullbacks that can also invert. You know, Uopri can invert. Sailor can invert. He can also play higher. The recovery rate is also tops. So we have a lot. We can play with a lot, you know. But for now, the best positioner really is coming from the left wing. Because he can also shoot. You can also put him as a number 10 as well, because he can get goals. Happy looks like he's got a different.
No, I've got a different view.
Please, what is it?
I think Relay is a 10. I believe Relay is a 10. You look at all the games that he plays as a 10. He's almost creating a lot of things at a 10. He's always playing forward passes. I feel when you play on the left is restricted, you know, because there's always cutting. He needs to go inside, you know. But if he plays more in the pockets, it's more dangerous. It's quick. He can shoot. He can play those 1-2s. So for me, as a 10, he can fit very well. Playing in the World Cup as a left, it's dangerous. The modern game now, the best players are the fullbacks. And for him to track back, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So playing as a 10, cheat. In those moments where the right back or left back go forward, you cheat from those pockets and you create something for the teammates. That's for me.
Yeah, well, that's what the coach said, actually.
Because for me, the right backs in the modern game, they are the best.
They're the playmakers.
They are playmakers.
The fullbacks are the ones that make things happen. You look at Sailor, how many men of the matches?
Yeah.
Sheva, Modiba. Exactly the same.
Against Pirates, I mean, the pass that he played there.
You know? So, I've always said the fullbacks now are the ones that...
Fullbacks now, they play as number 10s.
Sure.
Actually.
The game has changed.
The game has changed because they can overlap, they can invert, they can play as a 6.
Sure.
You know, when they invert, they then push the midfielders.
The midfield has to go out. So they are the one that sometimes they're the one controlling the middle field to pass the strikers or to pass the number 10. So the game has changed.
And we're seeing all of that in the national team, which is why I'll make example with Yakim. Look at Yakim all the time. Hakim is in the box
all the time.
Outside the box, inside the box, but it's a fullback.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a right fullback.
You see,
all the time is there. He even scored the I think yesterday.
So you want to see Relay on Saturday, the 10?
It's a difficult one for me.
You just said it's a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. It's a very difficult because I felt Tico raised his hand these past games. You know, he's been doing well. Even though people are talking a lot of things about it. But I think he raised his hand and say, hey, I'm available, coach. You know what I mean? I've been sidelined for a long time. Now I'm available, you know. And he's creating a lot of chances, Tito. And you can see he's scoring. It's a difficult, but
I have a question.
For me, as a coach, I just want to see Jele and Tito as a 10 and make
double 10.
Yeah, double 10.
Yeah.
Umuremi?
On the side. I'll put Murem on the side and put one police on the side and make 2 10s and make one striker there. Then have
which striker?
It's Mbotu, man.
Any.
He's gonna go with Mbotu.
No, I mean any. I believe in any striker that get a chance.
Yeah.
You know, Mahopa is doing well. Mbutuma has been scoring goals as well. So I believe any player that he puts there, for me, I'm very happy. But I like to see one day if the coach can play 2 10s.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the Chiefs lineup from yesterday, because I want to go to I want to go to Mido.
It's Solomons, Peterson, Solomons, Marco, Kunika, McCarthy.
So yesterday they went.
Maboa.
Ngobo and Maboa were sitting.
Yes.
And then Chislett, Lilepo, and Dupree. So is that
Lilepo and Dupree on the side?
Yeah, and Chislett more central.
Chislett as a 10
and
Silva on top.
There's no Surino in that lineup.
Yeah, he was on
I don't know what's
bench.
happening, but there's so much potential in that side alone. That's why even Solomon's either up or going. Marco with his experience, he knows when to go, he knows when to stay. Okay, McCarthy is coming nicely. He's come up very nicely. He's getting experience as he goes. But he doesn't have 3 seasons under his belt. And in top level, playing for a top team like the Kaizer Chiefs. Kunika has been there for quite some time, which is why he's one of the leaders of the team. Mabue, we know where he comes from. His quality is shown. Also, Ungobo has always had a beautiful left foot. But do they actually help each other out as the 2 6s? Or you leave Ulebu and Ungobo goes and then helps Chislett in the number 10 position. We all know Dupree and Ulebu. Their scoring abilities as wingers or strikers up front, they're very good scoring abilities when they get to the final third. But are they actually combining well enough to, what's the word I'm looking for? To help each other out and really
complement each other.
Yeah. Are they complementing each other? And they're not playing too bad. They're not playing very badly. But are they complementing each other enough to cause problems for the defense in the opponent's half?
The other thing that I've always asked myself about Chiefs is, isn't it worth it that they came as try Relebohile as a 9? And really?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because he's a touch and go. And at the 9, you need a lot more than that.
Restricted.
He's going to be restricted.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so you need a very patient guy as in the Silva up front that can hold the ball up, can make runs behind the defense. But the only question for me is, it's not convincing enough for them to complement. It doesn't look like they complement each other enough. They're playing well. They're not complementing each other enough. And it's the consistency, even in playing, during the game, you see glimpses of them playing. Only glimpses. They're not consistent enough.
All right, we're gonna start wrapping up now. The other interesting dynamic of the run in Sundowns, we know the experience, they've got quality. I mean, these guys have just brought in a striker who's already scored 5 out of 6 top stuff. I was looking at Nuno Santos' pass against Pirates.
In between
it reached 9 Pirates players behind the ball. That's the quality that you are dealing with.
Yeah, but I think Uepi will know. But the distance between the centre back and the left back for that pass, that was too much, because that guy came from outside in.
But as well, just to add on you, the game itself, to show that Sundowns were experienced. They knew that we got a free kick. We still mixed up No one is in the right position.
Organization.
The organization is not okay. That's why they try to play it quicker, because Hote was on the right hand side. Sibisi went for a header and came back. He was a left back now. So we still disorganize the structure, but the smartest move of Sundowns from Santos to look far. It was very, very top. It was top. That was a top pass. For me, the mistake that we did as Orlando Pirates, even though we were disorganized, we could have dealt with that situation better. You know, Sibisi, now you at the left back position. What's the left back role that I need to do? Because I can see I'm not in central. There's Siema Central, there's Nomtangela Central. What I need to do now as a left back, you just take inside. See the ball, see the man. Because he never knew that the player can run behind.
I think he was facing his goals, no?
Yeah, but there was two players in front of him. He thought this one is gonna, Kanti, this one stays, this one run behind.
Kanti and
Upege. And if he knew that I've got two players, let me sacrifice to my two players at once. Look the ball, make them play in front of you, but far, not behind you. Because as a defender, once you turn, you're one step behind. Already, you're one step behind.
Yeah.
So that one kills you, at that time. But I'm hoping that you went and see the corrections and work from those element.
Mido, you've been at Sundowns. When they smell blood, they go for it. They're on top now.
Yeah.
Dynamics may change by the end of this weekend. Hypothetically, if Pirates drop and Sundowns beats Kukun on Sunday, it becomes a completely different story.
Yeah, but I believe there's still more games.
Yeah.
I still more games.
Yeah, you can't win the league now, but it will change the dynamic.
It just puts things into perspective.
Yeah, and you can't judge Pirates when they play against Chiefs to win the league. There's still more games that they need to play. If you look at the fixture of Chiefs and Pirates, it's just 6 points. And now they're gonna start. Even if they don't get a win or they lose, they still have a chance to win the league. Because the most important thing, when you run, you're not thinking of 100 meters. You're thinking for a longevity to maintain for 5 kilometers that I need to finish these 5 kilometers with the same speed. You know what I mean? Even if they don't win, they can still continue and push. And Sundowns, there's still more games that they still need to play.
They've got Champions League also.
They've got Champions League. They've got
a
Betway Premiership as well. So they still gonna crack somewhere somehow.
So there's still a long way to go.
There's still a long way to go. I believe even if they have the mentality of a championship, but this time I feel they're still gonna crack somewhere because most players that are playing there who are regular, they've been playing for almost 4 to 5 years. Not injury.
Without a proper break.
Not injury, but they've been consistent. And as a football player, you can run, but there's a certain moment where you're gonna break.
Yeah, I mean, look now. They finished the season. They went on a break for 2 weeks. They went to the US. They came back, break for 2 weeks. They went to Marang.
Yeah.
The season started.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
very
a lot
difficult.
of players, they're gonna crack somehow. They've been playing for the 5 years, every single game, and they've been traveling. So I believe this season, it's Pirates' time. If they don't get this season, they need to blame themselves.
Yeah.
I mentioned 3 teams. Pirates, Skukune, Chiefs, Amazon. This is the closest they've been to Sundowns in a very long time.
Yeah, for a long time.
And by now, with even say there's 7 games to go, we already know. I mean, last season, if you check, Pirates lost it, and then you could see them give up. During the season, they were like, okay, Sundowns is gone.
Yeah.
And Sundowns were still playing caref, not even having the mentality to say we're gonna try and catch up or somehow just make sure we win our games. But even with that happening, they started dropping points, drawing games, losing. Slowly but surely, Sundowns into air. So now is the time. Sekhukhune has been doing very well this season. And I'm saying this because if you look at Sundowns, Marwan, when they won and after they scored that goal, how happy they were. Because now they know this weekend might change a lot of things.
Things will change.
So they also know that they are playing a worthy opponent in Sekhukhune. It's not going to be an easy game. So Sundowns also want to get back.
It was very difficult even yesterday to get a goal.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why if you see the way they celebrated, they were like, okay, here's a breakthrough, top of the log. Pirates is not playing.
But that's when you see the mentality of a championship
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't hustle too much. They play their game, but when they get the chance, they get a goal. They punish you.
All right, let's wrap up with a few short questions. I'll start with you, my gents. Your memorable Soweto Derby experience?
A league game or any?
Any.
Soweto Derby.
Soweto Derby. There's a Soweto Derby of
the cup.
Soweto Derby of the cup.
I mean, there's a cup one.
So I'm specific. Which
yeah,
one?
anyone. Just this occasion is quite special for anyone. Just memorable moment.
I think I've got two memorable.
Yeah, can you give us two?
I've got two memorable
moments,
games that I think it played a big part in my life. The first derby that I've played, one. Secondly, the derby that we drew 1-1 when we were chasing a league in the treble. That one plays a big part because if we were losing that game, we were out of the race.
Yeah.
But we managed to get a draw so that Ajax Cape Town is here. And I was at Ajax.
Cape Town?
I was at Ajax. I was at Ajax that time. Yes.
Yeah, good team you guys had there.
That team, youngsters, full of youngsters. And we gave the old crocs, Abu Chanza.
Yeah.
Upeni was there also.
Not yet. The following year.
We gave these guys a run for their money.
Who was there? The winners?
At Ajax? Terrafantini,
yeah.
The late Cecil Lolo, Manyama, Kama Billiard, Serrero, Reynolds Scott.
Yes.
Yours truly.
Shabalala must have been there.
Shaba was there, Dipsy Selolwane.
Yeah, Shaba was there.
Brett Evans.
Lizom
Jembu. Hans Fong. Andre Petim. Sean Roberts. Dennis Ivanovs.
Squad.
Deschamps. Aiden. Jenica. Cole Alexander. Very good team.
And
Willard Katsande was there.
Willard Katsande, yeah. And the thing, this team does not exist anymore. But anyway, we are digressing.
Yeah.
The memorable Soweto Derby moment.
MTN 8 final, 2015.
You hammer them.
MTN 8, Moses Mapida.
You kill them.
Nice 1-0. Tefu Mashamite. Assist George Maluleka.
Okay,
we did the double that season. Yes.
The MTN final. FNB.
Now he's retaliating.
No, but you had your chance. No, let's answer the question.
No, we talk about the Betway Premiership.
My most memorable derby. MTN 8 final.
Betway Premiership.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Betway
Orlando Pirates. Moses Mapida. MTN 8 champions.
Okay.
Thank you.
My gents, the player that you remember from the Soweto Derby when you were still young, before you turned pro, maybe the player that you liked, at Paris playing Soweto Derby.
It's too many.
It's too many. There's too many. I will start from the long-time generation. Mahlatse Mphahlele. one of my favorite player, or John Mabizela.
Aye. Aye.
Keith Vum Vum Lirene.
Aye, God.
Cheese boy, guys, was one of the top.
Number 23.
Hey, Cheese boy, he's my friend, Mara. Hey,
Yeah.
I think he's one of the guys that myself made me believe to turn to professional earlier.
Yeah.
Because he break through to the professional level at the age of 17. So I was still at school, and I was 16 at that time. I thought 18, I'm like a professional at least, you know. And I made it at the age of 18. I made it to the PSL. So he's one of the guys that made me believe to turn professional. So when he was playing, guys,
Cheese boy
Mokoena, guys.
Special players, yeah.
Special. And also Papi Khomane, one Papi Khomane, top player,
Top
leader.
defender, yeah.
Ngizozengikhuluma ngabantu bengidlala nabo Papi Khomane. Abulifa.
You're asking me, you're exposing your age.
He's exposing his age
No, I'm
now.
not exposing my age. I've turned professional. Like I've said it, I've turned professional at the age of 18.
Yeah. All right.
So I was still young.
Okay, Mido, tell us.
Negishawa the star. Ana negishawa bo. I mean bo sikitiki. Bo the coach Ace Kuse.
Yeah, Kuse. Yeah.
Dr. Kumalo. I used to watch those guys. Abo Sheikhs Kungwan.
Aye.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean,
in Stadium. I used to go. There was a game I went to watch. Chiefs and Swallows. George Koch. It's okay. Go watch that game. We talked with Peter Rabulele going at each other.
Big six.
I used to watch football because these boys don't go. They don't go to stadiums and watch. This was before I even went pro. I was like, this team, and I ended up playing for them one day, and they blessed me with the jersey number 12. So
it's sick. Yeah. Well, people always say you can't compare eras and stuff, you know. But
no.
I think I've said this to my guests before. I just, it's my humble opinion. I just don't think that the players that I watched growing up.
Yes.
I was telling someone that my uncle used to take me to.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Feel free.
My uncle used to take me to FNB Stadium. I still remember that Sundowns team. Mark Anderson, Iwi Kambule, Ravi Moripe, Oshkosh, Lucky Mulefe, Eris Sheu, Zen Moza, Jesse Pindokodi, Panyaza Chicha, Enes Chirwadi. Like those are the, you need to have seen those guys play football to really understand. Coming this way, I mean, guys like Chus Michel, you can't.
Yeah, but it's
different.
But it's different.
It's different, and it's a different generation.
Yeah,
it's different generation.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned guys like Gifted Remy. I think you are the one who told me that on Monday he says, guys, today Ujimaga left.
Yeah.
On Tuesday Ujimaga right.
Yeah. Yes.
Wednesday left, right.
Yeah.
But no, we like the current generation of players, the entertainers. There's nothing wrong. We good. Gentlemen, it's nice to talk football.
I'm sorry. Before we wrap up,
yes.
There's a winner meter.
Yes.
It's the first one we're having.
Yeah.
Qatar.
Yes.
We have a winner meter happening. We know we have the sponsor and win campaign.
Yeah.
And this derby match is a dial-up fixture. It's dial-up fixture number 7.
It's the chosen match.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a dial-up fixture. And there's prize money of 50,000 rand to be won. For the fans.
Is media allowed to enter? Or only for the fans?
If you come dressed with your teams, but Sundowns is not playing, you're a Sundowns supporter, yes?
So he says
it's only Chiefs and Pirates, I'm guessing. But yeah, Chiefs and Pirates, the guys must come in early at the stadium.
Yes,
for the winner meter.
Yeah.
They'll get rated on their outfit. Stadium. They'll get rated on their outfit, and they'll stand a chance of winning
50,000.
The winner meter, you stand a chance of
Oh, you
winning.
stand a chance,
It's, it's a different one.
This one is a different activation.
Oh, yes, yeah.
To the dial-up one.
Yes, yes,
dial-up, the fans, when they get chosen and they get shown on the screen, then they can win 50,000
If you've got a
rand.
Betway account,
If they have a Betway account, it's 50,000 rand. If they don't have, then it's half of the money, which is 25,000. So guys, come in numbers, come in early. We know it's the derby. We want to watch the game. Come see the warm-up. Come early. Once. Come half time. Come watch the whole game. Enjoy the whole spectacular match.
talking about warm-up is always very interesting in the stadium. You know, I've taken interest in this thing. I'm always fascinated at how different teams set up their warm-up. The other day I saw, I don't want to mention the name of the team, of the guy, the analyst of the other team, filming the warm-up of the other team. And as they went back, he went back to the dressing room with the video clips of how the other guys warmed up. It goes back to what we discussed earlier on, that football has changed, and you know, it's about margins now.
A small percentage makes a
Massive difference. Big difference.
It's not those days when you guys started, the coach come to this room and says, guys, we must brush them.
No. It doesn't. A small detail makes it different for you to win the game.
Opponent planning a strike or number 10. Is it the fullback? It's always making things happen. That's the modern day.
I mean, I was at the Nedbank Cup match, Sundowns and TS. After the match, the coach spoke about how he had to change immediately when he saw the lineup, because the guy changed 10 players.
A fun fact, I saw the TS Galaxy coach at the Sundowns versus Alger.
Yeah, and he even went to the Pirates
and the Pirates game.
He went to watch them. So what he was expecting is not what turned out on the day. But as a coach, adaptability. You need to. You don't have to change the lineup, but the instructions are different because of the different lineup.
Yeah.
And you know, when I say, guys, let's push it.
There's no time for let's push. Let's push, you get punished.
The guys are motivated.
All right. Lastly, predictions. I can't let you go without predictions. Let's go.
I was gonna say 3-2 because I want a lot of goals.
5 goals.
I want a lot of goals. It's gonna be packed. Fans must enjoy the match.
It
has happened before. I remember us winning 3-2 one time. Were you there?
Sure. 5 goals. Well, I mean, I would love it. But
it would be.
I'm doing the match report, so it's nice.
It would be amazing. 3-2-1. Kaze Chiefs.
3-2-1. Decide.
2-1. I want it to be 3-2. But the army is always tight.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we did a 3-2 nowadays.
Maybe we cut. But I did 3-2, I cut. Because I was asking maybe I'll tell.
Chiefs are winner. Chiefs are winner.
So okay.
Yes.
What else?
It's gonna be a 2-1 win for Orlando Pirates. Yes, this derby is gonna be a lot Amakhosi. That's for sure. Is one Amakhosi. But Pirates is gonna win the game. Why I'm saying that they come from a 2 loss, less than 8 days, so they have to. If they want to win the league,
Must bounce back.
they must bounce back.
Yeah. All right.
Everyone has a chance. Everyone has a chance. At this point, I'm backing Chiefs.
Yeah.
Even Pirates to go all the way, but Chiefs is winning this one to give Pirates a wake-up call so they can push harder.
Pirates never lost 3 games in a row.
That's the first time for you.
It's always the first time for everything. All right, gentlemen. It's always nice when you talk football, you know. You guys must consider being coaches now. I mean, the stuff that you give us here.
Yeah.
Analysis,
I'm
the tactics.
I'm considerate. I don't want to lie. I'm considerate.
It's a way of giving back, eh?
I'm coaching right now.
I've got badges. I've got C license. I'm working on the B license as well. I'm starting to do tournaments now in my under foundation. We partner with Liberty Co. So obviously it's my strategy now to give back to the community as well,
definitely.
to at least assist, you know, in my township, whereby they need to have happy Jele again, you know. And also for me, my dream is to have a team, you know, to compete, you know, in the high level as well.
All right.
That's good.
I think we're going to have to end it here. Betway squad ambassadors. Yeah, all right. Okay, I think this is where we're going to end it up. This latest episode of Arena Sport Show. I was joined by ex-professional footballers, Mido, Majans, here at the Arena offices to talk about the Soweto derby that's coming on weekend. As I said, please let's come early to the stadium. There's a new ticketing system that the event organizers are tiling at the stadium. They might ticket. Let's support them. The days of ticketing are over. You know, let's work around with the officials to ensure that everybody has got a pleasant experience at the stadium. It's always chaotic in the Soweto derby, lots of people. And also, let's try the park and rides, because you know, South Africans, you know, you love to show your X5s at the stadium and all those types of things, but park it at the mall and jump into the bus. Let's alleviate traffic. We're all looking forward to it. The gentleman here says there's going to be lots of goals. Let's see what happens. And on that's how we come to the end of this chat. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. See you next week with another episode of the Arena Sports Show. Thank you very much. Inshallah.